Well, hello. So, if you have seen or heard of me before in the past, you probably know I did this challenge like a couple months ago. But I did do it off screen when I was bored one day, and I did show my drawing of the clan in an art dump video. However, I did not talk about them at all, nor did I mention it was a part of the challenge at all. But I really liked my idea for them, and so I decided, hey, it's been a couple of days since I posted something. I should probably post something. So why not do a challenge I did off screen? Because I've been watching a ton of these. After reloading the site a couple of times, it gave me Misclan, the Resigned and Ugly. I actually completely forgot about the Resigned and Ugly part of the clan, so I'm just gonna say this is something the clans around them think of them, and not them themselves. After some pondering of the ideas for the clan, and looking at each one of their descriptions the website gave me, I decided that this clan could be a clan of outcasts that were each exiled. I actually came up with the idea after reading, I think, Nightstar's book. If you haven't read it, it's actually really good. It's a graphic novel and just, about Nightstar, and I should probably explain this. If you've never read the first arc, or if this is just like your first Warrior Cat video, and you just somehow clicked on it because you're like, ew, what is this? Then, I should probably explain it to you. I will not be saying any spoilers, though. So, Nightstar was a cat, part of Shadow Clan, and he was basically exiled. Were the elders exiled? I don't remember. This is not really scripted that well. But, so, his clan had a very cruel leader, and they exiled every single elder, and at the time that was him because he was an elder. And basically he had to live with his fellow elders at the edge of their territory, living by themselves, and just without any other cat around. And that's where my basic idea for it came from. I like the idea of some cats coming together and just living together as, like, somewhat found family. I do understand that, like, some of these designs do look very similar. However, none of them are biologically related. So if you see like some pattern resemblance or pelt color resemblance, please know that they are not related. They're just like the same breed or whatever. Misclan resides in very snowy mountains where there are basically just a ton of snow, and there are some waterfalls, I would say. However, they aren't like the tribe of rushing water, in case if you have read the books and you know what that is. They do not reside in the same exact universe as the clans. These are my total, OC clans. I'm hopefully gonna make another good video about the other clans in the territory, because I really like them. I haven't decided where this place is based on exactly. If I do, I will probably change up some of their designs, because some of them do have plants and stuff on them, which I'm not sure will be native to that area. So I will look that up. Like most clan generator challenges, I am drawing them from hierarchy. So leader to elder. Before I officially start talking about each cat, I would like to give a warning. I will be talking about death and poisoning and a lot of bad stuff. If you do not like that, please get off, because if you're just squeamish or anything, please get off for your own mental health. I can understand how these topics can be bad, and I don't want anyone to, get hurt or something because of what I'm talking about, or get uneasy. So, yeah, this is your point to get off if you want, I guess. Anyways, on to the challenge. So, first off, we have Cormorant Star, the current leader of Misclan. Originally, he was the deputy of another neighboring clan before retiring to the Elders Den. His daughter at the time just had kits. However, she died in the process and only gave birth to one kit, whose name is Robin Kit. Robin Kit and him are very close, and he loved Robin Kit with all of his heart. However, his best friend at the time, who was leader, appointed someone as deputy, someone who was cruel, cunning, and mean and malicious. Cormorant Star advised his best friend not to appoint him as a leader, but he refused, and so he became leader. And soon enough, something terrible happened. Robin Kit was found dead near the Elder's Den one day, and with no witnesses or anyone else to speak on Cormorant Star's behalf, he was exiled, seen as the one who had killed his grandchild. After his exile, he found out how many cats were out there alone, truly alone, like he had. So he created MistClan along with Spider-Nose, and he's been the leader ever since. Cormorant Star is like the father figure of all the cats within MistClan, and they all love him and adore him so much. He seems very strong and hot-headed, however, he couldn't be any different. Deep down, he worries about his clan, and he worries that one day each one of them will die to his paws. In his original design, I really want him to look old, so I gave him a very old, rough body that somewhat resembles a old scruffy man who just loves his family deeply. In my original drawing I drew of him, he has a very long neck, and I tried somewhat to symbolize his name here. If you didn't know, cormorant is a type of bird with a really long neck, so that's his symbolism there. I also decided to stick somewhat with the generator. I changed his coat color to a more black than gray. Also, if you couldn't tell already, he's paralyzed in both his legs. Is that the word, paralyzed? I don't remember. After almost being run over by a monster when he was a young warrior. He doesn't let this stop him though, and after that, he figured out a way to fight and climb. He, however, does sometimes suffer pain in his legs. However, this is really rarely. He has snowdrops on his fur, and I think he particularly likes flower hunting and helping the medicine cat gather herbs, but I like to also think that he just likes decorating his fur with flowers because he just likes the smell of them, and I find that really cute. So I am having a majority of MistClan cats wear flowers on them. And that was Cormorant Star. He is my favorite old man, and you cannot change that. Next up is the Deputy Beachface. I know her name does not fit the place of MistClan at all, but she does come from a different clan, so keeping her name, nothing can change that. If you want to pout to a wall. She was probably one of the funnest cats to draw, and I love her curly fur. I love drawing curls, and I think it matches with her name a lot, so I'm keeping her and her curls. Also her name. As a young warrior who basically just came out of the apprentice's den, she was exiled for an unknown reason, which is very spoiler for the story of this clan. Only 2 cats within MistClan know about it, those 2 being her mate Lionthroat, who I will get onto more later, and Cormorant Star. She's a very nice, kind cat who is very fun and extroverted the majority of the time, and she does enjoy some time alone to herself once in a while. She's currently feeling a lot of pressure because of Cormorant Star. Not directly from him or really anything at all. He would never do that. But she just feels really pressured about becoming leader one day. It's a thought that haunts her a lot, and she does have a lot of insecurities about it. She worries and worries. And luckily she does talk to Cormorant Star about her problems, but doesn't seem to help. And she just keeps on getting more anxious and nervous by the day, knowing that one day she will become leader. He will be gone. She just wants him to be a leader forever and her to not be leader ever, it seems. If I were ever to make a story about this clan, like a comic or something, I would probably make her the main protagonist, because I just really like her a lot, and she's really fun to draw, and I would enjoy drawing her for like 5+ pages, because I love her curls. And anyway, that was Speech Face. Hopefully you like her curls. They took me an hour or two, and I love her, and I am keeping her curls, and nothing will ever change that. So, next up we have the medicine cat, Fenneltuft. I did change his name from the generator slightly. His original name was Fennelfur, but I didn't really like it, and I felt like it really didn't match him and his design, so I changed it to Fenneltuft. He is currently the only med cat in Miss Clan. He doesn't have any apprentices at the moment. However, he did have an apprentice when he was still a part of his last clan. He was exiled because he poisoned his ex-leader's food with death berries after he had sent his mate to her death. After his exile, he found Miss Clan, and realizing they needed a med cat, he asked for the job. Cormant Star accepted, and he is currently the medicine cat. However, many cats within Miss Clan do not trust him, and that is solely because of what he has done in the past, like with poisoning his leader. Also, yes, I do realize how much this parallels Yellowfang. However, he did it solely for revenge purposes, and not because of guilt, which I feel like when I was reading Yellowfang's book, like, that was what she was feeling, or at least that one scene. I haven't read the books in a while, so I do apologize. I did get something wrong when talking about her. If you can tell in his design, he has foxglove on his tail, and snowdrop on his ear, if I remember correctly. I am not sure if this is native to the area that they're in, or if it's actually poisonous for cats. I did not look it up, and I forgot to, sorta. If you don't know, foxglove is poisonous for humans. However, I'm not sure about cats. I haven't decided if flowers on their fur actually mean something within their clan, or it's just like a culture thing, or whatever. I think it's just like they'd like to decorate their fur with like flowers and such. Also, I know how I said in Cormant Star's part that a majority of the cats wear flowers and such on their tails and things like that. However, only Cormant Star and Fenneltuft do that. To symbolize his name, I decided to give him very long tufts. And if you know what fennel is, you would know that they have like these very long things. If Heading Hari could put visuals, that'd be very nice and kind of you. Thank you. Hopefully you like Fenneltuft. I love him. He is a very stinky boy, very stinky man, who doesn't speak much. Now, on to the warriors. The first warrior is Ello. Yes, I know, I keep on changing their names from the generator, but it doesn't matter, okay? I can change their names all I want, and her original name was Eelfoot, if I remember correctly, but I didn't know how to symbolize the foot in her name, so I just renamed her Eel. Yeah, Eel was probably one of my favorites I drew. I love her pose, and I just kept on adding things to her markings, if you can tell in the speedpaint. If I were to ever actually animate any of these characters, I would definitely, like, not to say dumb down their designs, but just, like, take a ton of things away, because, like, it would take, like, hours and hours for me to just animate one of these cats. Plus, her new name helps somewhat with her backstory. Originally, she joined a neighboring clan, however, she was exiled after eating before the queens and such like that, and no matter how much time she was told not to, she just never listened, so she was exiled. Yeah, I have a I find that very funny. I like to think that she's like, her personality is so similar to one of those cat videos that you just, like, sometimes see on YouTube, like, those really old cat videos where, like, there's, like, a group of kittens, and they, like, each want food, and then, like, one of them shoves the other away and just, like, sticks their head into the food. That's canon. That's canon. No one can tell me it's not. This is my character. It will and always will be canon. Personality-wise, I would describe her as the pushy older sibling who just wants the best but doesn't know others' personal boundaries. It's all in good intention, though. However, she does overstep them a lot. She is probably one of the strongest warriors in MissClan, and she is currently the mentor of Pheasant Paw, who I will get onto later. She is also one of the cats who does not trust Funneltuft. It got so bad to the point where when she had green cough, she wouldn't let him heal her because she thought that he would poison her and tell her that, like, hey, eat this. This is totally safe, and then she would die from it. And Cormorant Star had to tell her that it's not poison, she will be fine, and luckily she did trust him, and she ate what was given to her, and luckily she did survive the green cough. And that was Eel. I love her. She's wonderful. I want to animate her so badly. So, next in line is Squirrel Throat. I think she's probably one of the most I stuck to, like, design-wise in my original design. I literally did not change anything. And there's only, like, 3 of them that I think I did not change, and this is one of them, or maybe 4. I'm not gonna count. I also did try to make her somewhat look like a squirrel with her big head and long tail. She also is the smallest out of everyone in MissClan, and it's a joke that even Pheasant Paw will surpass her in height one day, but only time will tell. She is a very lucky-go-happy cat who always has a smile on her face and seems to like almost everyone. She's also very forgetful and almost always runs into battle the first in line. She was exiled for going against her clan leader for something she doesn't even remember. I find very funny, and I'm keeping it, even though it's so stupid and dumb. Or there could be another possibility. She's just keeping it a secret because she has a deep, dark secret the clan does not know about. Nobody will ever know, including me. It'll be up to interpretation. So that was Squirrel Throat. Hopefully you like her. I think in the speed paint, I go back and actually make her eyes the correct color. It was one of the cats that I had trouble with their eyes, but I'm not sure if it was her. I hope you like her. And that was all the cats I had time for, because this video is going on to 20 minutes now, and I don't want it to go on for that long. And I have, like, probably 6 more cats to do, or, like, 10. Oh, not 10. I don't know. I'm not gonna count. But, hopefully you liked them so far. I'm hoping to make more content like this, because I found this really fun, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I just like videos where I talk, because I don't have to do, like, text or anything like that. I'm hoping to make a PMV about one of these characters. I'm not gonna say who, but be looking out for that if I do end up posting that. And the next video will probably about the other cats a part of this clan. Don't know. My upload schedule is inconsistent. Also, I'm recording this when I'm almost sick, so if my voice sounds weird in the next recording or different from this, it's because I'm probably feeling better by then. If I'm not, then my voice will probably sound like this. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day or night, or whatever time it is where you are in the world. Yeah, see ya. Hopefully you have a good whatever. Bye.